Hey, what's up, YouTube subscribers? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com. In this video, I'm gonna specifically talk about payday loans and something that I came across when doing a court summons response for a client. Is number one, I mean, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Dealing with some of these, we're dealing with payday loan companies, especially these online payday loan lenders, is worse than dealing with the mafia. Uh, just to go over what I see here is with this client got a payday loan. The percentage rate is 651.786%. I'll say that again, 651.786%. 651.786%. If you round it off, 652% interest. The finance charge on it is $4,058.20. The amount financed is $1,000. Total payments $5,058.20. This is ridiculous, and I know people need they go to these companies because they need to get the funds, but you have to make a decision. You have to really buckle down and say what situation is going to put me into, because if whatever the $1,000, and I'm not speaking on this person, I'm speaking on all of us in general, because I was in this situation once before, so I feel it. I understand it. I know the psychology of it, and I'm just gonna tell you what I did when I went for auto title loan, and this is when it was first really getting going in the 90s. And I think I wanted to get a couple of $1,000. My car was paid off. We just needed some extra money, and I went in there. And I saw the interest rate. It wasn't even close to this. I just saw the interest rate, and I think it was going to just be double what I was going to get. I think I went for $1,000, and it was going to be $2,000. I just turned around and walked right out. And you just got to put pen to paper. You got to figure out what you got to do. But the thing, just so we could speak on this one, is that if a person goes in and they needed to get $1,000, and they're going to end up putting themselves $4 more thousand in the debt, you have to really make a determination if this is something that you should do. Yes, you have to. There's going to be consequences on both sides. One, if you don't got the money, what was the money needed for, and you're gonna have to go without getting that necessity. And then on the other side, if you go through with it, you're gonna end up being $5,000 in debt rather than what you were gonna use. And if you think about it, if you're only getting $1,000, what is the $1,000 going to be utilized for? Is it of $5,000 in value? And that's where that psychology starts to work, and it can help an individual pull back and say, I'm not going to fall into that trap. Now, this individual may be lucky. I'm not going to say 100%, but in my research, and this is what's going to be very important for you, with dealing with not student loans, dealing with payday lenders, there are rules. Even though the states like went buck wild and allowed them to charge all types of interest, there is like a limit on what they can do. And what I had noticed, and This could just be a technicality that could actually get this individual student, I keep saying student loan, payday loan, could potentially not have to pay this payday loan on a technicality because they've actually broken their lending laws regarding payday loans. So, in this state of Missouri, from the way that I understand it, it says that Missouri has a limit on the amount of payday loan that a borrower can take, $500 or less. Loans can be taken from 14 days up to 31 days. So the amount of $1,000 was not even a legal amount that they're able to take, from my understanding, that they're able to even loan out that amount of money. Uh, so something that you should do if you have a payday loan is that, and you found yourself in trouble. I'm not saying if you're paying it back. I'm saying that if you find yourself in trouble, this could be something that you need to check into, especially if they're coming to sue you, like they're doing with this individual. So they cannot loan $1,000. They have to do $500 or less, and they have to do it within a 14 to 31 day window. All interest and fees should not exceed 75% of the initial loan amount for the life of the loan plus all renewals. Well, 75%. So all interest and fees should not exclude 75% of the initial loan. So 75% of the initial loan would be $750. So they would charge him $750. From my understanding, $750 would be the interest that they would be able to charge on that. But they're stating that they're charging $4,058.20 finance charge at an interest rate of $651, 651.786%. Like, the numbers are so much, it's like every time I see it, I don't even, my brain like stops and tries to put that into money, because it's like that's a high interest rate. I'm used to dealing with clients that came to me with payday loans in the 200, maybe 300%. I've never seen one at this percentage rate. So let me see what else. So it says here, it says that criminal actions against the borrower is prohibited. So they cannot do any criminal actions trying to state that the individual stole the money or did something illegal to get the money. They have to just go the civil route. In the petition, something that kind of caught me off guard, but I don't believe it was uh, it was 100%. I think it was something that was done on accident by the person who put the summons together for the plaintiff. It states, the way that it's stated is that the payday loan company still owns the debt, but on point, let's see here. The way that they wrote it, it says that defendant breached said written contract by failing to pay to the plaintiff the full agreed sum and now owes the plaintiff in the amount of the amount of the debt, but and plus interest. Well, no, I guess I read that the wrong way. What I was thinking is that some of the times what I have found when I was reviewing these is that the original creditor did not own the debt anymore. And the way that I had read that the first time and in my notes, it kind of popped up like it was the way that they wrote it was that the uh, that another party potentially owns the debt. So you need to watch out for that when you're reading through the court summons. Some of the times they'll put the original creditor as the plaintiff when the original creditor does not own the debt anymore. But with this particular one, which is uh, you know something that you normally don't see with the payday loan companies. They usually sell them off, but this one is choosing to go the route of suing and trying to get a judgment for the amount of the loan. One thing that I did notice that they're trying to do for the loan is, let me kind of break this down. It's kind of hard because I don't want to reveal uh, you know, personal information about a person. But one of the things that I had noticed was that I believe that they are trying to hide that they were not overcharging on the interest rate because they did not go for the full amount of what was owed to them. So basically, what they're doing is they have the initial consumer loan agreement, which has the ridiculous interest rate of 651.786% with the finance charge of $4,058.20, but the actual claim is considerably lower for what they're asking for. And from my understanding of from what I'm getting from this, is that they're really trying to make this to where the court would accept it. Because if they really went in, it really went in, uh, unless they're just trying to calculate this on a different, a different way. They're actually going in and they're stating the amount that they believe uh, this individual owes over what or under what the original amount was. Now, another thing could be possibly, which I just thought about this right now, is that individual did make payments. Let's see here. Uh, does not, so I don't know for sure because I don't see the schedule. Uh, there was no payment schedule in, so maybe potentially this could just be the amount that is still owed. And then another thing that caught my attention was the payments. The payments are bi-weekly, so payments per month, 2 payments per month, which is a pretty big size amount to be making, because if the individual was able to hold off on $1,000, they would actually have $1,000 in 2 months uh, for what they were going to need. So, I mean, but people, we all, uh, have to make certain decisions and make certain mistakes and fall into these traps. I've done it before in my past, and you have to work your way out of it. So if you have a payday loan, you do need to look at the laws in your state. I'm not saying if you're paying on it to stop paying on it. What I'm saying is that if you find that you ended up being in trouble and you didn't continue paying, and now they're looking at suing you, you might as well do your due diligence and look at the laws in your state regarding payday lending to see if there's some type of rule that they violated or law that they violated, and this would put you into an excellent position to either get it dismissed or to get a very good settlement which is there's nothing wrong with working out settlements with companies. You know, they get a little bit of money, you get a little bit of relief. That's a win-win for all parties, especially when the party that's being sued is in bad financial situation. Companies do it all the time. All right, if you need help with your credit, please visit us at thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video, What Makes Us Different. That's where I show you step by step my 8-point validation process for repairing credit, my two-phase settlement process also. If you need your credit reports and scores, please visit the website www.your3scores.com. Get all three reports. This has a lot of information that you need to be able to fight back with your credit. And you just know what's on your reports. And if you choose to work with us, that's the best. That's the one that we love to use with our application, software application. If you need have debt collectors coming after you, like payday lenders, or you have other debt collectors coming after you, I have my 3 free letters: my statute of limitations letter, cease and desist collection activities letter, and my debt validation letter. Grab those; they're free below. You can use those as needed. You know, instructions are right there on there for you to use. They're very effective letters. All right, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for your time. This is Stephen A. Williams, President and founder of thecreditrepairshop.com.